Which brings us, John, to our next guest.
Yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm probably the most important guest that we've had on the panel thus far, and we've had a few Olympic gold medalists. But Cruz, great to see you, mate. How has your Australian Open experience been on the other side of things? Because you're a player now.
Well, I might just explain Cruz Hewitt, as in Lleyton's son. So anyway,
Yeah, no, it's good to be here. And it was great to get the opportunity to play in the men's qualifying. I think it was a great step forward, and I think I learned a lot from the experience with the crowd and just playing those men players instead of the junior players now. And yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Because you've had an opportunity to also hit up with some of the big names too, haven't you? Yannick Sinner.
Yeah. So Yannick asked me to practice on the Saturday before the tournament, so I was so excited. You know, world #1. It's like a dream practice with him. And then also with Carlos, I practiced with him. He was incredible, so nice. And then Alex Dimina is like my older brother, so he's like always nice to me. I'm really close with him, and yeah, just he teaching me so much on and off the court.
Who was the most impressive one to hit with?
That's a tough call.
Oh, I've got to
probably all watching, mate.
And be honest too.
Well, I'm gonna say Carlos just because his ball speed, he changes up, he goes hard or a bit.
You meant to always say Alex, mate.
Yeah, but
Strange though.
yeah.
No, always be honest. It's amazing watching you answer these questions. Your dad's sitting there in absolute fear that you're going to say something wrong and it's going to create a headline. What would you like to ask Cruz?
No, well, for me, I guess, how much have you enjoyed it, mate? You know, he grew up. He was very fortunate, obviously, to be around a lot of these players. But to be here in his own right, and how have you enjoyed it? Because I know, you know, a lot of hard work goes into it behind the scenes that people don't see.
Yeah, it was really fun, you know, with the crowd, and especially in my match the other day against Kumskat with the Fanatics and all them there. They were getting the crowd up, and I feel like that brought me more energy to like just keep fighting, and I think it kept me in the match and gave me a chance to, you know, fight back in that match.
So you've got the come-ons, you've got that happening. Is that something that comes naturally, or is that a tribute to your dad, or what?
Well, I've seen the clips of him doing it a lot, you know, and like I don't know, it was just in the moment, just had to do it, you know.
It's in your DNA, mate.
Yeah, he was supporting, so yeah.
What's your earliest memory of your dad playing? Do you remember him playing?
Yeah, kind of. Like, I remember him retiring 2016 here, playing David Ferrer. I remember that match.
I know we're talking about a lot of matches I lost. That's another one today we're talking about. But no, obviously, it was special. Some of my most special moments having Cruz around was, you know, I won the tournament at the Hall of Fame in Newport, and for him to actually even come on the court and be with me for the trophy presentation. But no, he's very fortunate to get the opportunity to walk around these corridors too. It's pretty special, you know, for him to be around it. And even, you know, yesterday Carlos came up and wanted to chat with him before he actually went out for his quarterfinal against Novak last night.
It's amazing. And, you know, I guess Australian sport... Sorry, John, I know I'm asking all the questions here.
I want to get in.
Australian sport is littered with sports personalities who actually carry famous names. Do you feel as though you're hindered in any way, or do you feel as though that helps you, having a famous surname in a sport that your dad was so famous in?
I mean, there's definitely like pros and cons, but, you know, try and focus on the good things that come with it. And the pressure, it's like, doesn't bother me too much, you know, like, I feel like it's kind of a challenge, you know, be better than him. So that's what I'm trying to do.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
I'm chomping at the bit here, TJ. No, I really wanted to ask you one question. First of all, you've had some terrible draws at this tournament. Nicholas Basilashvili, he's a top player. He was a former top 20 player. You drew him in qualifying, hits one of the biggest balls. And then second round in the juniors, you had the top seed in Kumstad. What's the difference, though, between playing the men and playing the juniors?
Yeah, I feel like playing the men's, you know, every point is like the same level, and there's no like let up every point. And then maybe the juniors, you get a few cheaper points here and there, but the level's still there, but, you know, it's not always there, if you know, yeah.
Yeah.
So you would hope to, at the very least, emulate your dad's feats on the tennis court and maybe surpass those. What about acting? We've seen you in a few. We've seen you in a few commercials. Have you ever seen your dad on Home and Away?
Oh,
now,
no, don't
we're not actually going to now. We're not going to play the
Channel 9's
audio.
not allowed to show
Right, here he comes. Look at the swagger. Look at the Hollywood swagger. Lleyton, a fond memory, of course. Look at that creepy look.
Oh, this is a stitch up, isn't it?
That's actually great acting.
Surely you haven't seen this.
I've seen this once, yeah, it's pretty funny.
Dylan's acting, mate.
Thanks, TJ.
Yeah, no worries. Anyway, so the bottom line is you're enjoying it. You're going to be around for a long, long time, and you don't get nervous on the court at all?
No, it's more excitement, honestly. I try to be like Ben Shelton, you know, excited, get the energy. Yeah, best of luck for him today, so... Yeah.
All right, fan. And you get to, you're riding on his coattails, you're in his box.
Heck yeah. I want to be part of Team Cruz because he's going to be around for a long time. And, you know, I'm just waiting for my chance, Lleyton. Come on, sign me up.
Oh, mate, you're a part of it.
All right, terrific stuff. Well,
Wide World of Sports on YouTube is your home of the tennis this summer.
With highlights of the best matches of the summer of tennis, the on-court interviews and every day with the morning serve, you'll be ahead of the game.
So click that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing this summer.